this is normal wear and tear, right? It's always something. So I got the TD8 in the shop today, and bottom roller went out. And I ordered one. This is the first one they sent. They said this is the one they thought I needed. And it's got too small of a shaft, and the bolt pattern's different. The roller itself is the same size. This one might be just a hair taller, but the width of the frame's different. So I'm not sure if it's going to work. I've never tried this. I know it would probably work if it were a middle one, but we got one bad back here at the back. I'm hoping I don't have to split the track. Anyway, I got to pull the rock guards off. That consists of these 5 bolts that go through, and I've already loosened those. And these rollers are not that old, I don't think. They look pretty good. I mean, the ones that are still working anyway. So whoever had it before probably had changed those recently, so I think this should come apart fairly easy. But what I'm going to do is loosen the track up, and I'm going to push the... Hey, Roxy. Roxy's not much help, but she's here for moral support. Going to loosen the grease zerk on the track tensioner and put a board in there and see if I can't use the angle blade and get some slack in the tracks. But what I've got is just when I drove it in, I had a block in the middle too, but I went ahead and pulled it out. But I'm hoping to get enough sag in here. If I can't, then I may just have to, like I say, split the track. It'd be a lot more work, but since I've got it kind of up in the air, it'll make it a little bit easier to put. Well, it's a lot easier to get under this thing if you've got it up in the air. It's kind of low. Not a lot of room this way in there to work. So anyway, that's what I'm working on today. So we'll see. Get some tools out here and get started. Get going here in a minute. Get a wrench on the back side there, I guess. thing about small dozers. Everything's a little bit easier to do. And somebody's had these off recently because normally these don't come out like that. So there is a washer. Uh-oh, that one might be stuck. That might be why I didn't need backup. A lot of times you got to cut these bolts out because they won't come out of the tube. But okay, got lucky, got the rock guards off. Just had to torch off about 4 bolts. It's not too bad. Down to 1 on the roller, and I'm gonna drop it. Getting a new one back up in there is gonna be a little tricky, I think. But we'll figure something out here, I think. They're kind of heavy. They're about, well, for 60 pounds. The good news is we can get it out of there without having to. So I think she's about wore out, I think. So buy a dozer, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It ain't all that bad. I think the good of a dozer outweighs the bad, otherwise nobody'd have one. Sometimes I think the problem is we just want to be lazy. If I'd have kept running that, it was going to wear this roller out really quick. And that's one reason I wanted to swap it. I could have ran it longer. I mean, I ran it too far probably, but you know, you can run some stuff for a long time. But this is the roller number. It's a IN 2808. The one for the newer style is an IN 3490, and I think these were used on, from what I understand, they used these on a bunch of Caterpillar stuff, so they're cheaper than these. Of course, they're smaller, so you know. But I don't know if there's a better way to get, better place to get these. There probably is. There's probably a better place than where I got these, but thing is, when I got the new one and we found out it was bad, or it was the wrong size, the guy sent me a new one next day. So I thought that was pretty good for service. I'm gonna scrape some of this. Got some glops of paint on there. I'm gonna scrape some of that off. Don't want it coming loose. And then I'm gonna get a bunch of what do you call that silver stuff? Anti-seize. I'm gonna get a bunch of that. Anti-seize is always good. But like I say, I can't believe these came off. They must have just recently replaced. I mean, usually those are full of rust and full of well, you know, they just usually grow to the bolt or they can't come out. So then you end up having to torch the heads of the bolts off and then drive those out of the tubes or make new tubes and then buy all new bolts. So at least I'm not having to buy new bolts, except for there was 4 on the back side I cut. They were ones that had a nut and a washer, and they were just all eat up. Not worth messing with. But anyway, coming along pretty good. This has only been, hour and a half, maybe hour. Not very bad. Not too bad for a guy. So there you are. Okay, what I got going on here is I went up over this roller with the chain and back up under this one with the other side. So let's see if this works. So far, seems all right. We're gonna have to push it back. That's the problem. Which is probably going to be hard to do, I'm guessing. Hey, what though, if I could get a bolt started. Would make it go a lot easier. Yeah. Ouch. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, it's just hard to get. Hard to do a little bit. Trying to push around things in square holes. We'll get you there somehow. Get her tightened up there a little bit, she might just go. Yeah, I'm not quite. Let's see which way it needs to go here. Yeah, it worked out real good there, didn't it? There we go. Yeah, just not like it quite where we need to be there. fit in there. Yeah, needs to go. Oh, not like that. I think it might have started. No, it didn't. Alright, we're going to have to get something else to line us up here a little bit better. Maybe. By golly, I think I got her. Yes, sir. Alright, gotta get NICs. My NICs every bolt on here. I may have to go to town and get some more. I don't know how much I got, but you can't never have enough of that on this kind of stuff. She's in there. She's in place. This one's got the seal leaking on it on the outside. Well, it'd roll if I had that chain loose, but anyway, that worked out all right, I think. Well, that wasn't all that bad. Took me about 2.5 hours. Like I say, I got lucky. All the bolts I was able to, you know, reuse. Didn't have any problems with any of those. I did have to torch a few off, but I had some of those smaller ones on hand, so. Got the new roller on. Anyway, the old Farmall is going to go again, I guess, a little bit longer. Hoping to, I've got a couple of house pads to build. I'm hoping to maybe start on something like that this week. Maybe by Monday it'll be dry enough I can do that. But yeah, just hopefully we'll get some more money back out of this old girl. The Dozer's made decent money since I've had it. I've had to put a lot of time and money into it, but it's still earning its keep. So, hey Jeff, over here. Come here, Jeff. There you go. Hey, buddy. He's hungry. I'm coming to you live from the goat barn with my little friend Jeff here. I just wanted to get on here and tell Jeff congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. If y'all could, go over and tell him he's the GOAT, greatest of all time.